So, what I wanted to touch upon with Kurt too, th- him being in the ECW brand, and this is that when you become the champion and everything like that, and there's that real big groundswell to bring ECW back, and then here it is as a third brand, and incorporating Kurt into that. What did you think about that initially and everything like that? Him not being initially an ECW guy, him having the legitimacy of the amateur gold medalist background and what he's capable of. Was that pretty? Did you think it was a pretty cool added element to incorporate into the new ECW going forward at that
I
point?
did. I really did. I thought because of just like you said, because he's legit, credible, and such a great talent. Anyway, any of the brands would be happy to have him on there. But I loved that he was going to be there as a strong opponent for me. Soon as we were wrestling each other, I loved it because I considered him a top guy, main eventer, and I felt like I just wrapped myself up with my old ECW world, brother. And I mean, I'm indestructible. You're in my fucking house. I really did feel like that. I felt like I was up to the challenge, and so I was glad that I had a really strong, credible opponent and Kurt, and didn't have to create an opponent out of somebody else and then try to make him mean as much when it comes to selling tickets, because that's not easy to do no matter how good of a match you give somebody. And like I said, I wanted Kurt to want to step up the intensity and bring up the fight a little bit, just like when I wrestled Bob Holly. Bob Holly was always so stiff. I was excited because I knew that he was going to bring it, and I knew that I was going to bring it right back. And at that time, I was really excited about working at that kind of rate.
Right. So Bob Holly kind of felt the same way because he got incorporated in the ECW brand too, correct?
Yeah, the same way in a different way. Like both of those
Sure.
guys were very confident and could mull through or roll right through, or however you want to say it, mull through, walk right through, a lesser opponent, beat the dog shit out of them, take advantage of them and leave them looking like a piece of crap if they wanted to.
Sure.
Both of those guys could, and I knew that about them, that they had that in them, and I just knew enough about myself to know that I wanted a reason to step it up, not step it down like I had been for the last 5 years. Since I joined WWE, now that we were bringing ECW back, I felt like I was being released, like they were taking the chains off me, and I was able to really fight with passion that can't be faked. And so all of that going into those matches, I was so happy to have strong opponents to be able to have those matches with.
Right.